So everybody doing, and thanks for tuning in to Wicked Warnings, your number one source for construction and emergency safety strobe lighting equipment for cars, vans, buses, bicycles, tricycles, unicycles, canoes, big old ships, and 2023 GMC Sierra Denali 1500s, like what you're looking at right here. So let's get right to it, because the customer just rang the bell and he's waiting to pick this up. What you're looking at in the front there is a 3-inch mpower in amber white. Now that's set up in an X pattern, and that pattern name is intercycle. 2 of those lights are alternate. You can do all that via setting the patterns. Those are mounted in the grille by drilling a single hole. It's a very tight fit, but it does work on this GMC Sierra Denali. Above that, we have our auto flasher module, and that auto flasher module is on the white forward-facing mirror lights. Now this is a wire cut installation. You will need to cut 2 wires underneath the dashboard to do that to the forward-facing white mirrors. It's a kit, and you can find it right in the package for this entire build. There's a little close-up location of where we put those M-powers. That's a sticky mount M-power, so it's pretty self-explanatory. Drill a hole, stick it in place. Alrighty, around the back here, we have our auto flasher module on the reverse lights, as well as the cargo light. And underneath that, we have an all-amber 3-inch sound-off M-power light. Now that M-power light is available in amber white, as you saw in the front, or solid amber, as we have displayed back here. Now, just a tidbit of information about that auto flasher kit for the reverse lights. We now have plug-and-play ends on that, so it plugs into the frame connector of the harness for the tail lights underneath that rear bumper, and we simply extended our M-power lights with a little bit of 22.5 and joined them up on that power ground from the auto flasher. Yes, you are able to borrow a little bit of power ground, especially for only 2 small lights like these M-powers, off of the auto flasher module harness, and you can then run it down and power all of this off of the power and ground that's running the auto flasher. Above that, our auto flasher kit on the cargo light is still a wire cut installation. It's done on the passenger side of the windshield behind the grab bar. It's a single wire, and as you see, you can flash that cargo in unison as one unit. You cannot separate the cargo and alternate flash it like the reverse are doing. You have to flash the cargo as one unit. Now, we got this beautiful new interior on these refreshed trucks, but some things remain the same. The switch location is new. We're going ahead right here. You can kind of pretty much use any of this area. If you wanted to put 2 rockers, you probably could get away with it here in this area here. A little bit of void back here as well, but we went right here, and we like it a lot. And underneath this truck, of course, where we permeate the firewall is in the same location right there underneath the factory hood release. We go ahead and you can drill a hole right there, or if you prefer, you can go way back up in here in the factory pass-through, but we just like to drill the hole right there and put one of our 3/4 grommets in it behind that carpet right back there and run our wiring right through there. Now, as far as power on these new trucks, right behind here, you have your fuse box that you can get your 12-volt battery power. If you're looking for ignition power, that's going to be on the other side of the dashboard, way over there. So we went with battery power. That way he can use the lights anytime he wants with the motor running or not. The front of this truck was fairly easy. The auto flasher kit comes with everything you need for those white mirror lights. And for the M-power lights in the front grille, we simply extended those as well with our 22.5. It's a great cable to use. We brought them inside and synchronized them, set the patterns, and joined all our powers and grounds right behind the switch. And that made it very easy for us to install those 4 grille lights. Primer per motor, very important when you're using the 3M sticky mount lights. Without the primer promoter, you're not going to get as good a bond on those 3M lights, so make sure you don't forget that. If you have any questions about this build or what's included, please drop an email before your purchase. Get a hold of us so we can straighten everything out before you buy the product, and that way we won't have any questions once you're opening it up, getting ready to install. Thanks again for watching Wicked Warnings, your number one source for construction and emergency safety strobe lighting equipment for cars, vans, buses, bicycles, and beautiful black GMC Denali 1500s. Trucks like this make me a little envious. I do like the GMC line, and I'm a fan of black. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you in the next video.